y'all, happy Sunday. Good afternoon, I believe at this point. Getting ready to run to the grocery store. Going to pick up my mom's cake. Her birthday was on Friday, but we're kind of having like a little cookout, like very little, like 5 people kind of cookout this evening. So I need to run pick that up. Hey Terry Ann, hey Jessica. I have moisturized and primed before I jumped on here. And ooh, never claimed to be the most graceful person. Nope. Okay. That's not the brush I was looking for. I'm really picky about my foundation brush. There it is. Hey Twyla. Watch this coverage, y'all. So good. My computer keeps like pooping out on me, so we'll have music, but it's gonna take it a hot minute. I don't know why. This is the VFX with it's 00, but I've mixed in just a little bit of O2 because I am a very odd shade right now. I could probably actually run with 01, but I didn't have it out, so we're just playing mix and match. Happy Sunday, Miss Twyla. How are you doing, sweet lady? Gonna wear my super cute mask that Courtney got me. And I've got on, if y'all missed me open it, I was very, very late last night, but my upline sent me this beautiful necklace for hitting Gold Director in April. Super blessed on this team. Like, I just love everybody. Hey Christina, speaking of you, I got my necklace on and I'm looking a little bit more put together than I did in my robe last night. I couldn't find any gold earrings to go with it. Surely I have some somewhere. Thank you. This is one of my Shop Miss A dollar brushes. I really love it. My eyes look sleepy because after my live last night, I was super tired. I went and washed my face and I forgot to take my contacts out, and I woke up and my eyes were all gunky. And Kendra's gotten order you some. Yeah, I need to. I would love that. Definitely needs a nice pair of gold earrings to go with it. Maybe I can sucker Matthew into doing that for me for my birthday, since it's coming up next month. Maybe. My eyes look so wonky today. I cannot believe I slept in my contacts. If y'all do that and they're not meant for that, you should stop. Hey Jess, hey Jill. Okay, let's take some concealer to these eyeballs because that's just not gonna work today. If I can find the right concealer. I kind of got my desk all disorganized. I've done probably 4 or 5 one-on-ones over the last week, and instead of getting reorganized after they leave, I just leave it like that, and the next time I go live, I'm like, where's all my stuff? Love the liquid concealer. Love it. And now I need my brush to blend it out with. There it is. I actually put it up where it was supposed to go. I'm sorry, y'all. It's kind of silent in the background. I'm working on getting us some music back going. I don't know what's wrong with the computer, but every time I put it to sleep at night, instead of shutting it down, it mutes my sound, and then it won't come back unless I restart it. Thank the Lord for a good concealer. That brought some life back into my eyes. Still feel like my eyeballs are looking funky, but concealer's not going to help that. Good morning, everybody. Hello, hello. What's everybody's plans today? It's pretty right now. I wonder if that'll last. Hopefully it does. Would be nice to spend another day outside before the rain comes back. Got a concealer. Still struggle with it. I love this flat foundation brush to blend out my concealer. I really think that it has helped a lot. I was using a beauty blender, but for some reason I just feel like I get a better look out of the flat brush. Let's see. I'm working on the music, y'all.
So Lit Mobile just sent me this
We're
solar
gonna get
wireless
ads
battery
first,
pack.
of
I'm
course.
excited. Let's see what's inside. I really like the build. It's got hand grips on the side.
Hold on.
It's shockproof.
I just hate silence in the background. There we go. That's much better. Okay. Gonna take my neutral medium powder. To me, this powder is like, it adds just a little bit of color, but it's very smoothing. Adds that airbrush look in. Should I use a sponge or a brush for the concealer? I prefer the brush, Jessica. I had been using the sponge, but you'll hear different from depending on who it is using it. Everybody has a different way, but when I tried that flat brush, I thought it gave like a smooth finish, but it left the coverage there. When I use a sponge, sometimes I feel like it blends out the coverage a little bit more than what I would prefer. Ooh, that's so much better. So much better already. I just felt dead this morning. I stayed up too late last night. After I get off a live, like, I'm hot, and it takes me a little bit to wind down. That's why I don't do a whole lot of late night Facebook Live stuff, because I have a hard time getting back to sleep. Well, let's see. Is that too loud, y'all? If it is, let me know. You're welcome, Jessica. You may have good plans today. What are we doing today, y'all? That's the transparent powder that I take in where I go with my concealer so that I don't cover up what we just did. This is Terracotta Blush number 8, but you'll see that it looks more like a bronzer. To me, it makes a really good contour shade. And it's got just a hint of shimmer to it. I wouldn't say like sparkle or anything like that. It's just not a matte finish. In fall, I prefer the more matte contour shades. When it gets to spring and summer, I like just a hint of like a glowy look. Are you gonna paint today, Jessica? You're super talented. Hey, Miss Kayla. Had two Kaylas jump on at the same time. Hey, both Kaylas. Bringing that down. My hair is all kinds of in the way today.
And so as you're going to see, there's a bunch of colorful pages throughout to keep you entertained and focused as you're going through the questions.
How is everybody?
And then at the end of each book, we have a final thought section, which is really focused on how.
All right, let's fix this nose real quick. A lot of times I'll take like a smaller brush to my nose, but if I'm in a hurry, we just go in with the same one. Hey Holly, how are you, pretty lady? Thank y'all for jumping on with me. I know it's a beautiful day outside here in Bethlehem. Let's see what blush today. I'm really loving number 6 blush, Rose Jam. It is gorgeous. It's like peachy with just a hint of sheen to it. And super pigmented. Hey, Kate. Of course, we're going to blend this out, so I know y'all are seeing harsh lines and heavy pigment, but this is all going to blend in just a little bit. I love that color. Love, love, love that color. Gosh, y'all, this ad is like, it feels like it's 45 minutes long. Excuse it. Hey, Miss Becca, how are you? Do y'all see this highlight? Like, I always have to blend it out just a little bit, but hello, Mom. Hey, Miss Megan. Hey, Kristen. This is the Trio highlighter palette, Jess. I absolutely love it. And this shade is used a lot more because I use this for my inner corner and my brow bone on my eyes a lot. A lot. Actually, that's what we're getting ready to do. I can figure out where my brush is at. There it is. Hey, Miss Jamie. I'm doing good, Miss Becca. A little bit tired. I left my contacts in when I went to sleep last night, and I've had a hard time getting my eyes to wake back up today. Thank you, Miss Becca. This highlight is so pretty. I skipped my eyebrows. We'll have to go back to that in just a second. There we go. Good morning, y'all. Hello, everybody jumping on. I appreciate y'all joining me this morning. Let's see here. If you missed it, I've been doing one-on-ones this week, and my desk is a little bit more disorganized than it normally is. Takes me a couple of seconds to find my next brush that I'm looking for. Where is my eyebrow spoolie brush, y'all? That's important. That's one that I can't go without. Things will not work out. There we go. And Savannah Huffman taught me, or not Savannah Huffman, Lord. Savannah Brown taught me to moisturize your eyebrows too when you're putting the moisturizer on your face before you go in with your makeup. And it has made my eyebrows, like, you know how your brows can get like that powdery look to them, or kind of looking like fuzzy? It prevents the fuzzy look, and I've noticed a huge difference. I need like everything. I think this line is the perfect fit for me. Yeah, girl, I have I've been very much the makeup snob for years and years. I was a Sephora and Ulta girl, and then I was with my previous company, which was also very, very expensive. And by far, these products are the best products I've ever had my hands on. Like, not even a debate.
Think it's good for you? Think again.
And it's affordable, which makes me feel good that I can offer people stuff that works just as good as the other stuff and not break the bank. There are so many dupes in this product line for very expensive products. We've had people comparing the pomade to the ABH, the highlighter palette to ABH. Savannah said that the cream eyeshadows were a dupe for some Tom Ford ones she paid over $70 for.
Think it's good for you? Think again. My name is Dr. Stephen Gundry, author of the best-selling books, Dr. Gundry's Diet Evolution.
I'm more than happy with everything I bought. I used the shampoos. I use, like, not that you can tell right now because I'm kind of frizzed out, but I use our shampoo lines. I use our soap. Even the foot peel is amazing.
More energy without caffeine. Live longer and feel decades younger than you actually are. Tell me if this sounds.
We're just gonna listen to ads all morning, apparently. I'm sorry, y'all. I was so excited when the computer came back up, but I don't know why. Let's take spoolie brush. Sorry, I have no clue what Matthew's doing in there.
What if I told you it was all lies? What if I told you there was?
Yes, there's a rosewater line. I know several that are really in love with that. I have like the whole adult acne weirdness going on most of the time, so I really love the calendula line and the charcoal line. And I also use the Age Reversus line when my skin is not in its freak out session, which is about 2 weeks of the month. Thank you, hormones. But all the skincare lines are amazing. Eden, I don't know if if you've seen her posting her results from the tea tree line with the oily skin and the acne, but her face is so clear and beautiful now. Like, I mean, not that she wasn't beautiful before, but it took that acne, like, it's just gone. I have to be careful with tea tree because it's a little bit drying for me because I have like a combination skin. So not the very best for me, but the calendula line also works really well on acne, and it's good for sensitive and dry skin. Let's see. Woo! Just throwing stuff, it's okay. Hey, Crystal. Welcome, girl. Let's see here. Y'all, this liner is so pretty. I have to show y'all before I get into anything. Look at this gorgeous green. Like, I wish you could see it in person. It's got like a really pretty sheen to it. I don't know how to explain it. Let's see, where's my, there it is. Yes, this is the brown sugar cream eyeshadow. I love these. They stay so well. They do not crease. Water just beads over them. These are amazing. They're $12.90 at customer price, and if you're a beauty influencer, of course, you get half off. So I pay $6 and change for these, and this one I've had since December. And I use it the most of any of my shadows. And almost every time I do a one-on-one, this is the shadow that I'm using, at least as a transition shade, unless they have a specific color palette that they're wanting done, because it's such a beautiful color on just anybody. It's silky and pretty, and definitely staying on for the long run. Of course, all these actually really stay put better than any makeup line that I have worked with. They do not budge. Let's take a flat brush and go in down at the bottom with that. Thank you, Lydia. Had a really bright blue on the back of your hand a few lives ago. What was that? I loved it when I ordered it. I want to say that was probably the Waterproof Express eyeliner. Does this look like it, Terry-Ann? It's very pretty. You can use it as like an under eye highlight. a girl posted in one of our groups using it as that. I think it was this morning that I saw it and I was like, that's gorgeous. I'm gonna have to do that. I just don't wear a ton of bright colors. I wear a lot of black, burgundy, green kind of shades, so I'm trying to find something to wear that it'll look right with.
Hi, I'm here to share my story. I've only known superficial relationships.
How was your date last night?
It was good, I guess.
You meet the one building.
Hey, Miss Cynthia. Y'all, if you're not following Cynthia,
I met a guy.
you should be. I am. Super makeup talent. Super makeup talent. Lydia, it's like the $20 join kit is gonna be mostly just samples. It's 5 catalogs. It's a guide to our compensation plan, and a color matching guide that's really awesome. And like, it's samples that look like these. Hold on just a second. Okay. Oh. Excuse my big old butt that's probably just in your face. It comes in a box like this. This is the $20 kit. It's got like a really nice magnet to the box. Inside there are samples. It's usually the Stay Matte foundation. You're gonna get samples of one of the hair care lines that are about like that, maybe just a little bit bigger. Samples of the massage gels. There was one more sample, like a sample of one of the skincare lines. Thank you, Jess. I love me some cow print. Hi, Gabby. I can send Lydia my short video of me opening my kit. Yeah, absolutely you can. I have one, but it was back when I was very, I was super timid and shy, and I didn't have, not that I have everything together now, I surely don't, but I was, yeah, the lipsticks, Jess, I forgot the lipsticks. You get 14 mini lipstick that look like this. And that gives you an idea of the lipstick colors that we have. They're super cute. I was so nervous when I did my kit opening video. I told everybody at the end that I was going to swatch those lip colors for them so that they could see, and I just totally forgot. I used to have horrible nerves on my lives. Like, being disorganized like this would have probably made me crumble and make a mess out of my face, because I'm just not a very super, I don't know, I'm outgoing in person, but Facebook Live just really got the best of me. And Gabby, I have about 800 pending. I will try to find you, girl. It's hard to filter through the creepers.
A distraction from your emptiness.
A distraction from Christ's keeping.
The dating site? I'm getting dates.
This is the Green Bean Cream Shadow
Empty. My life is meaningless.
I really need you to focus on our clients.
that I love
Steve doesn't love me anymore.
dearly.
You're a crazy menopausal Betty Crocker on steroids.
Y'all, you never know what kind of ads you're going to get on YouTube.
The bank is going to foreclose on her.
So sorry about that. I love this green bean color too. To me, if you're looking for something super quick that's blendable and just easy to go in with, you can use your fingers with these cream shadows. They're super easy to work with. This is one of my favorite go-to items. And you can, like, if you use your finger or you use like a flat brush with more product on it, the color's gonna come out stronger. It can be as strong or as blended out as you want, which isn't always the case with the cream shadow. They kind of vary. I've never tried ones that I really liked until these. Thank you, Gabby. I am in North Carolina. I don't tell specifically where, because I ain't trying to let anybody come find me. This green liner is so creamy and easy to work with. It's just like almost a deeper shade of the green bean color that I just applied in a pencil. I might take just a little bit of that into my corner here. Don't get too over dramatic with it. This is the brown glitter liner. I put these on and blend them out. Thank you, Kayla. This is a different playlist than I usually use. I figure y'all get tired of hearing the same songs over and over again, so I try to switch it up just a little bit.
This is a tomato. Think it's good for you?
It's a tomato, y'all.
One simple trick you control.
Cardiothoracic surgeon Stephen Gundry says he solved the weight loss mystery. You really have changed the way I think about what I eat. Best book I've seen on diet ever.
If you've been struggling with your weight, I've got this.
Thank you, Ashley.
Sound too good to be true? Well, Dr. Gundry is living proof that his discovery works.
Might have waited a little too long to blend this side. These are fairly quick dry, so
Gym 1 hour every day and eating a healthy low-fat vegetarian
if you don't get to them
Then Dr. Gundry discovered a remarkable scientific breakthrough.
fairly quick. Most people don't blend out the glitter liners though, so
This is
a lot of people would prefer that they dry quicker.
My name is Dr. Stephen Gundry, author of the best-selling books Dr. Gundry's Diet Evolution.
If you blend it out though, it is really good
Over the last 30 years of research,
for hiding mistakes if you don't have a super steady hand,
shocking things about the human body.
and it makes
Things that hold the key to helping you
for a
feel smarter,
softer
drop unwanted fat,
look.
enjoy easier digestion, have better looking skin, control cravings for fattening foods, more energy without caffeine, live longer, and feel
Here we
decades
go.
younger than you actually are.
Hello everybody, thanks for jumping on with me. Okay, lips. I just love peaches with the greens and the browns. I don't know why. And I think peaches are a pretty spring color. So I usually end up with a peach lip. It's like a peach nude, probably, I would say. Just over here trying to get pretty full lips that I don't have. So yes, I overline. I know some people are not fans of that, but I do love to overline, especially my top lip because it's super small. That lip liner was $203, Jess. Hey Brittany, thank you. This shade is 204 in Goddess of the matte liquid lips. I love, love, love that shade. Definitely a go-to shade for me. Y'all see me use it a lot. Let's blend some of this face out like I told y'all we would. Hey Marissa, hey Alicia, hey Anna. You finally caught me live, Alicia. Usually on my replays, girlfriend. We need to talk. We need to talk. Thank y'all so much. Okay, so before I go in with my mascara, I'm gonna set with the Time Locker spray. This like melts everything together and makes a really smooth, pretty finish, and it's gonna help everything stay in place as if it didn't already. Hey Miss Jenny. Y'all, my hair is just doing whatever it wants to do. It's just doing whatever it wants to do today. Where's my Zen mascara at? There it is. I get so disorganized. It would help if I didn't turn those backwards. I miss you too, Jenny. Now that restaurants are starting to open back up, we'll have to grab lunch one day or something soon. I'd love to see you. Sorry, this is super awkward. Now my lashes are stubby, but they are much better than they used to be because of our lash and brow serum. I love it. You can find it for $25.90 at customer price. If you're a beauty influencer, half of that will get you some longer lashes. This would be a good look to throw the falsies on with because it's kind of darker down at the bottom where you can't see the lashes as good. But I'm not trying to go with falsies to the grocery store. Not that important to me. And we are releasing falsies sometime this summer, which I'm super excited about. Gonna love the lashes. Starting to be able to see them fluff up above that dark liner. That's why I don't use a liner a ton of the time, because if you use a dark liner, it makes it harder to see your lashes if you don't have on like falsies or extensions or just naturally super long lashes. I'll turn sideways so that you can see the mascara and the lift, because it's just hard to see on here. This mascara is $8.90 at customer price, and I pay all of $4 and some change for it. see, you can kind of see there. Like it did make my eyelashes pop just up against those dark colors. You can't see it as good on the camera. All right, y'all. What you think? Trying to fix this wild mane I got going on here. But this is our, hey Abby, how are you, beautiful? This is my heading to the grocery store, gonna pick up mom's birthday cake and celebrate a little bit with the family. A very small group this evening. Y'all, I want to fluff my eyebrows out just a little bit more. I get finished and then I look at something like, might could use a little bit more work there. Yeah, honey. Almost done. Okay, y'all. Thanks for jumping on with me. I hope you have a very blessed Sunday. I will probably be back on tomorrow and we'll try to do some different colors or something funky for Memorial Day. All right. I love y'all. Talk to you soon.